Welcome back to the class, children. So, today we are going to learn the next parts of speech, that is adverbs. Yes, so here, children, from the word itself, it's clear that it adds something to the verb, right? So, as we have the word like adjectives will add something to the nouns or a pronoun, right? It tells more about a noun or a pronoun, whereas the adverbs will add something to the verb or adjective or another adverb. Okay, so this will come to know later, but just keep in your mind that the adverbs will tell something more about the verb. Okay, for example, every one of us we know what is a verb. It's an action word. Okay, so action. So whatever the action is performed, how the action is performed, we'll get the answer. Okay, that answer they are called as adverbs. For example, if I say right. If I say writing, okay, so every one of us know that writing is a action word, right? Writing is an action word. For example, Nina is writing the test. Okay, so Nina is writing a test. How is she writing? Don't say that with the help of pencil. Okay, so you can say how she Nina is writing neatly. When I say okay, how is she writing? She is writing neatly, right? So here, this word neatly is telling about the action, not about Nina. Here, Nina is a noun, right? But the word neatly is not told about Nina. The neatly is told about the action, that is writing. Okay, so this is called as an adverb. Okay, children. So let us see with some more examples. See, adverbs provide information about the manner. Just now I said how, place, that is where. Okay, so time it tells, then frequency tells, or degree of action, right, denoted by the verb or an adjective or another adverb. So this is called as an adverb. Okay, so here an adverb of manner tells how something is done or happens. Just now I said, right, children, we use it at the beginning of or end of the sentence. See, let us see the example here. See, he gossips incessantly. He gossips gossip in the sense talking. Okay, talking about some matter. Okay, it's called as gossiping, right? It's a verb. This is a verb. Okay, and how does it gossip? He gossips incessantly, right? For example, if I say how does she talk? She talks gently, right? She talks gently or softly, right? Here, how the manner, how the work is done, it tells the manner. Okay, how the work is done, it also tells about the manner. So this word gently is an adverb. Okay, now coming to the next one, an adverb of place tells us where something is done or happens. Whatever the action is done, where it is done or where it has happened, that is called as an adverb of place. So we use it at the end, right? See here, there is a fair nearby. My house is very nearby to the bus stand. Okay, where are you going? I am going to the market. So like see here, where we say that the words like here, market is not an adverb. Okay, when we use the words like here, there, everywhere, I searched you everywhere, I searched my book everywhere, we say it tells about the place, children, right? Here, there. Okay, see here. So these kind of nearby, sometimes it, even the up, down, these words also can be used as an adverb. Okay, it depends upon the sentence, right? So this is adverb of place. So now coming to this next one, an adverb of degree tells how much or to what extent something is done or happens. It modifies the verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. See, degree means how much or to what extent. Okay. See, how does she, what do you call, for example, how many times did she do you go to the market? We can say I go to the market every day, or always, or oftenly, rarely, such kind of words. Okay, use it for the degree of how much time or how much to what extent it is done, right? And see, should we shut the shop now? So here now tells the time, right? Should we shut the shop now? Okay, then in that way. So here this is the what you call adverb of time. An adverb of frequency tells how often or how many times sometimes something is done. We use it before the main verb or after the verb to be, or between a helping verb and the main verb, right? And the next one, see, he often fights with me. Often means every now and then fights with me. It's how often the action is done. So here fight is the verb, and how often it is done, that is a frequency, adverb of frequency there. See, the function of an adverb is determined by the question it answers, right? Adverbs are placed in a particular position according to their function in a sentence. Adverbs ending in ly. So we have seen the many words which is like what you call patiently, comfortably, slowly, loudly. These kind of words. Okay, they are the words which is ending with ly. Okay, they will have the comparative degree and the superlative degree by adding more and most. Okay, so we have seen that beautifully, more beautifully, and most beautifully in degrees of comparison, like positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Children, we have seen, right, when we add more and most for the for these kind of degrees of comparison, we use with the lys, we use more and most to tell the degrees of comparison. Okay, now open the practice book, children, and the page number 61. So here they have some questions, and children, of course, your answers may also vary, right? You can write your own answers also there. But let us see here, we have a small question here regarding Raghav. See, Raghav has joined a new school. He misses his Miss Shirin, his old teacher. Okay, he misses her a lot. His class teacher in the old school. The new class teacher wants to know why he likes Miss Shirin. So here the new class teacher, she wanted to know that why he likes too much that teacher, Miss Shirin, so much. Okay. She asked him to fill up a form using words given in the aid box. So here is a form which is given over there. Here you have to fill the answer to the question what the new class teacher is asking Raghav. She's asking about Miss Shirin. Okay, she's asking about Miss Shirin, that what kind of personality she was, and these questions are asked to Raghav this by the new teacher, new class teacher. See, how many times did she give you homework? So you can say always or rarely or never. It depends, right? How did she listen to your problems? So here are your answers. How did she listen to your problems? Patiently. How did she speak while teaching? Clearly. How did she teach? Well. How many times did she allow you to play games? Rarely. How many times did she point out your faults? Always. How many times did she get angry? Never. How many times did she smile? Often. Okay, even your answer may also vary, children. Nothing wrong in that. Okay. So you can change your answers depending upon, means if you feel that, okay, this should go, can go here, you can do it. Okay. Okay, now in the next page, children, we have a substitution table where you have to join the adverbs which is given in the column B. These all are adverbs, okay, and the word which I have underlined with the red color, they are all action words. Okay, how the action is done? The action is done here with the adverbs given over in the column B. Okay, just let us, and what you have to do, you have to join the sentence and write down, not means it depends upon the word which matches to the sentence, and you have to write down as they have given a space over there. Okay, just have a look. See, the nurse held the baby tenderly. The man shouted angrily. Here the angrily is a description of shouted, not the man. Okay, shouted is a verb. Okay, the child watched the cartoon film happily. Happily, what is that? It is being told about the watching, not for the child. Okay, he was late for school, so he walked hurriedly. So how did he walk? He walked hurriedly, right? The old lady climbed the staircase slowly. How did she climb? She climbed slowly. Grandmother listened to her, the children, patiently. So how did she listen? She listened patiently. The boys clapped for the team excitedly. How did the boys clap? Here, excitedly. The mother kissed her child lovingly. How did she kiss? Lovingly. Children, now there's a question here. Now circle the action word, that is the verb. So here already when I was asking the question, I just told you that the action words, okay, like shouted, then watched, then walked, then climbed, listened, clapped, kissed. So these things you have to circle it. Okay, just have a look. You can just have what you call, try to complete this by your own. Okay. Now, see, now the question is asked from the previous page. Depending on using these in keeping in this mind, they have asked certain questions over there, as just now I did. Okay. How did the nurse hold the baby? Tenderly. How did the man shout sorry, angrily? How did the child watch the cartoon film excitedly? How did the boy walk to the school hurriedly? How did the old lady climb the stairs slowly? How did the grandmother listen to the children patiently? How did the boys clap happily? So here are your answers. Check out. Right. Now, children, down we have in the worksheet number 4, a conversation is there between Principal Sir and Rohini. Okay. Let us read the conversation. Okay. Read the following dialogue that took place between Rohini and school principal. Rohini, I am very angry with you. Sir, I am sometimes late. No, you are always late. I live quite far from school, so I frequently get late. You are so careless. I will have to punish you today. I am sorry, sir. So this is a conversation between the principal sir and Rohini. Okay. So turn over the page. You have certain questions depending upon that conversation in the previous page. Okay. See, according to the principal, how often is Rohini late? According to the principal, children. So she is always late. Okay. According to principal, Rohini is always late. So here always is telling about the action, always late. Okay, it's an action adverb. Why does the principal plan to punish Rohini? Because she is careless. According to Rohini, how often is she late? Rohini is sometimes late. Here, sometime is again a adverb. How far does Rohini live from school? She lives quite far from school. Here, quite is a adverb. Okay. Yes. Children, we have another work here. You have to read the conversation between the press reporter and Raghav. Okay, so there is a talk between the press reporter and Raghav, but meanwhile what you have to do is you have to underline the words that answers that tells that how the action, how often the action takes place. Okay, so who gave you the good news? The press reporter asked. Principal sir gave me the good news yesterday. How do you feel? I am very happy today. Was this the first time you took the test? Yes, I have never taken the test before. What are your future plans? There are more examinations next year. I will take them also. What is the key to a success? I read the newspaper daily. Thank you, Raghav. Best of luck. Okay, so here we can see that here everywhere he has answered with the help of the adverbs. Okay, he has told the action when it took place. Okay, so for the first question, who gave you the good news? Principal sir gave me the good news yesterday. So here yesterday is an adverb. Okay, means it is telling about the action when it took place. How do you feel? I feel very happy today. So see here, today is also telling about the action when it took place, right? So was this the first time you took the test? Yes, I had never taken. It is also telling about the time action means never means he has never taken undergone such test. What is your future plans? There are more examination next year. Okay. I will take them also. So what is the key to your success? I read the newspaper daily. Okay. Thank you, Raghav. Best of luck. So these are the things that you have to underline over there. Now coming to the next page. You can see it's a picture of a market and they are given some words in the aid box over there. With the help of this, you have to fill the passage, this passage. Okay. So yes, let us see. The market is very crowded today. There are people. Yes, everywhere. There are many customers in the shop. Many children are standing in front of the ice cream parlor. Some children have bought ice cream and are running back to their parents. A man is climbing a ladder and a crowd has gathered near the electronic shop. A lady coming out of the Vimal showroom is carrying many packets. Okay, the words that you have filled in the blank tell us where the action took place. It is telling about the action of place, or sorry, adverb of place. So everywhere in the shops, in front of, back out to the parent, what you call, and out of the Vimal showroom. Okay, this tells a place, right? Next, you see, compare the following statements, sentences by using the words from the aid box which is given over there. So, here is an aid box which is given there. With the help of this, you have to fill these blanks. Okay, children? Yes. So, let us just have a look into the answers. Yes. The thief entered the house quietly. She made the bed neatly. She watches television every day. The beautiful girl walked proudly. The old man walked slowly. My brother shouted loudly. The dog licked his master lovingly. The dog, she bit her nails nervously. The girl sang sweetly. Okay, so these are all are what you call, these are all are the adverbs. Okay. Next, you see how often. See, this one you can write on your own, children, because the question is for you people. How many times you do these actions? Okay, see how often do you read the newspaper? If you have the habit of reading newspaper daily, you write daily, or if you say that I never read, you say never also. Okay. Okay, means you can say, sometimes you can say rarely, means sometimes you read, or often means now and then you keep on reading. Okay, it depends upon you. It's your individual question. You can have to write your own answer. Okay, how many times do you go to school without doing your homework? Without doing your homework, how many times you go to school? See, these answers are for your sake. You have to write. Okay, how many times you got an excellent grade from the teacher? How often do you get the punishment from your teacher? Okay, these answers I want you people to write down. How many times do you disobey your parents? Then how often do you quarrel with your sisters and brother? Okay, these answers, it is for your sake. You have to write on your own. Okay. Yes. I have written my answers, but I want you people to write your own answer because it's a personal questions for you, right? Right. Next. Okay. Yes. Coming to the next one, that is here we have a paragraph is given over the children. In the read the following paragraph given below. It is incomplete. Fill in the each blank with one suitable word. Right. Ria is dash good girl. She dash helps her friend and she speaks dash with everyone. She dash disobeys her elders. She explains things very dash. She does her homework dash. She also plays basketball. Okay, here I have to write the answers. If you want to write in your own way, or I'll just help you out. Okay, Ria is a very good girl. She always helps her friends and speaks sweetly with everyone. She never disobeys her elders. She explains things very clearly. She does her homework regularly. She also plays basketball daily. Okay, so here the last one. Read the following conversation that took place between Rohit and Mayank, who had quietly entered a mango grove. Underline the words that tell us where the action took place. Where? Okay. Come here, Mayank. See, I have already underlined those answers. You can check over there. Here is a place. Look at these mangoes. Let's climb up. Up is a place. This tree and pluck some. Next. You may climb up and throw them down. So here up and down, again this is a place, I will catch them. What if the gardener sees us? He lives in the garden, right? Where does he live? It's a place, right? Garden. Don't worry, we will run away. We will jump over the wall. Okay, here over the wall is a place. Then but the gate is far. It's again the place from here. Here is there. We will get caught. Here you have to underline this word. Okay, so these things you can see that they are telling the what you call adverb of places there. Okay, how I hope you will you just listen to the video once again, children. You will understand much better and complete your practice book. Okay, thank you.